mainly the great thing about epigenetics too is that just because it's been modified doesn't mean it can't be changed back. You can't combat it. So I don't smoke. Every one of my mother's siblings who smoked had lung cancer. I don't know if there's a gene for lung cancer, but I'm telling you, I am not going to smoke. And I'm going to hope that all that smoke I inhaled in those long car rides from Texas to Minnesota when I was 10 won't impact me. But I have the ability to kind of fight that and to eat healthy and exercise and all those things. So I have the ability to counteract the damage that has been done. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. And then behaviorally, so here's the key thing for us too. So a lot of those modifications are because of stress, cortisol, all, and how familiar are you with the brain science of addiction?
Pretty familiar.
Okay. Yeah. So, our, when we first get sober, it takes a while for our brains to heal and for us to learn to start, working with building back good judgment and reasoning and all of that and the behavior. And the more you do that, the more you encourage those neural pathways that have been damaged to grow back.
Mm-hmm.
This is just my nutshell way of saying it. And the same thing happens with the behavioral changes too, so that the more we practice making good behavioral choices with our kids and our family members, the better off we'll be in breaking the history of those generational patterns. No one ever taught me how to deal with anger when I was growing up. My mom was passive aggressive and my dad sucked it up. I saw them fight like 3 or 4 times in my life. I never knew how to deal with anger. And my learning that and continuing to grow with that, I'm teaching my kids. Now, generationally, if you were to ask them, they go, yeah, we didn't see our parents fight much either because that wasn't in either of our natures. And so we did a better job teaching our kids early on, but still there's room for improvement. And that's what I'm still trying to do now. I mean, my kids watch me grow and change and talk about feelings, and I annoy them to death with it all. But I see it paying off. I mean, I see it.
Yeah.
I'm very blessed. I have 2 grandchildren now, and my oldest child is married to a lovely girl from a good family. And I just love watching how they're raising their kids. I see the patterns being broken in them and they correct me and I'm open to it, occasionally. So, I mean, I'm always open to it, but I mean, they correct me occasionally.
Earlier, we were talking about the laundry list and how that relates to adult children of alcoholics. You mentioned that it did influence your parenting and relationships. In what ways did it influence your parenting? And do you think that there's certain traits that people overlook or underestimate?
I wish I had my list right in front of me. What immediately came to mind was a fear of authority.
Fear of authority.
Yeah. And that, I mean, I was very much afraid of authority. And even when it always tried to be supportive of teachers and coaches and that with my kids, but almost to a fault.